So you decided to buy a home. You've got an agent who's going to represent you exclusively. What's the next step in the 6-point process? It's all about financing. Unless you're an all-cash purchaser, and even there's some loopholes you got to jump through. Understanding your financial situation is going to be a huge factor in determining what you can buy, where you can buy, and when you can buy. Just because you make X and think you can afford Y doesn't necessarily mean that going out there with a strategy that says I can afford to buy a home priced at this number with taxes at that number is the key. You have to understand that there's leverage available in mortgage products, in down payments, in tax structure on the homes that are out there. So getting pre-approved or having proof of funds up front is of utmost importance. The reason why? We don't want people to go in and buy a house and become what we refer to as house rich and cash poor. Just because you can afford that $800,000 house doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best move for you. Maybe buying a $700,000 house, or to be honest with you, even buying an $850,000 house with a different loan program could put you in a position to be successful. Monthly payment is ultimately what it's all about. Getting pre-qualified and pre-approved and working with a lender that has a multitude of mortgage products available to show you what is in your best interest will put you in a position to win every time. So before you get out there and start looking for houses or figuring out which neighborhoods you want to be in, get out there with a rock-solid mortgage lender who can tell you the difference between loan products. And yes, while your bank may hold all your money, they may not be the best option for you. Certain banks are limited only to selling the programs and products that they offer, whereas a mortgage broker can show you a multitude of options through different financial sources. Get out there, get pre-approved, understand the basics of the mortgage process so that you can become successful in purchasing your next home.